He's taken the ball from his own half, he's taken it at pace.
Switched it from his left foot to his right foot, and he hit this wonderful right-footed thunderbolt.
It was a magnificent goal.
When you see him, both feet off the ground, wonderful shot.
As impressive as the goal is, I was also impressed with the way that he jumps, goes down, bends his knees and stands up. And I'm looking at it thinking, God, that would certainly hurt your knees. But...
And we'll get it now from Gemmell. Gemmell could go all the way down here. Yes! Beautiful goal, Archie Gemmell! His second goal of the game. And that's as good a goal, I'm sure, as we'll see in the whole of the competition.
To be honest, I was much struck by seeing all these fantastic Scottish internationals. You look at the team, Dalglish, Souness, and Scotland did produce this sort of football.
Archie Gemmell's memory of that will be a very proud one. It was a very, very fine goal. He was very cool.
As far as the other two famous number 10s put together before he scores his goal, it's some goal.
And again the sound is break very sharply. What a terrific run this is. Wonderful piece of football. He's still in here. Oh, that's the greatest goal of the tournament. A fabulous goal.
That goal was one of those where you go, you know, it's just... And suddenly he's in the penalty area and he's being tackled and he's holding things off and he's got these great big spidery legs. It didn't look like sort of brain and legs were connected, but suddenly the ball's in the back of the net and you look round and you think, how has he done that?
Joseba. Good effort. Oh, and a goal.
A gangly, spider-legged right back forward, and it was a fantastic goal.
15 minutes between Holland and another World Cup final. Long distance shot is in! What a goal by Harry Hart!
Hit this ball with such swerve and it moved so much. I mean, Zoff really did dive to full stretch and got absolutely nowhere near. I mean, it was a stunning strike.
Phenomenal. It's possible pressure. Don't do anything silly. Let's just kill the game. Let's calm everything down.
Beckham now to Owen, and here's another Owen run. He's going to worry them again. It's a great run by Michael Owen, and he might finish it off. Oh, it's a wonderful goal! What an amazing moment in Michael Owen's young career.
He was so precocious at that time. You know, a teenager who didn't have any fear. He said, well, OK.
And just, just treating it as if it was a park game. It was, I think, definitely the greatest World Cup goal scored by an Englishman, that's for sure. One of the most eye-catching, just because the dip on the volley is staggering.
Beckham squeezing across here. Crouch is waiting there. So too is Lampard. Good defended by Tobias Linderoth. Joe Cole, why not? Swinging shot, brilliant! Oh, why not? Absolutely fantastic goal from Joe Cole.
We sort of probably talk about these sort of goals as if it should come from Brazilians, South Americans, but here was a good...
Goes out the stadium, I am going to hit this.
Oh, yes! A fabulous strike by Maxi.
Maxi Rodriguez takes it so well, but it was the finish, the volley. Apart from taking it on his chest and coming inside the full-back, it was an absolutely crackerjack of a shot. Left foot volley, taken on his chest. Fantastic goal.
It was an outstanding strike. The goalkeeper had absolutely no chance.
Headed away by Henriksen. Came to Garcia. And then Rodriguez! Oh!
Garcia's touch, or his touch, and then eventually just sort of lifts it towards Rodriguez. Have a strike of that.
Kubilas, number 10, might well be the player to watch here. We shall see. Here he comes, Kubilas drives it in, and it's a goal! Well, Kubilas, a brilliant third goal for Peru.
In his own ability, he could do anything he liked with his left foot, and that volley, you know, after the little dummy, he's flicked it up and just lashed it.
Is it there? Oh! And he's there! It's net victory for the Brazilians!
All I can remember is the goalkeeper standing for about 5 seconds after the ball's in the back of the net in exactly the same position. He was one of the great Brazilian players, certainly of that era. Everybody remembers Zico, they remember Socrates, Falcao, but Adair...
I mean, they've got 3 or 4 players rushing into the box waiting for a cross.
Nelinho. Oh, that's a good one!
You don't try that kind of shot unless you know you can score from there and everybody else in the team knows you can score from there. Your instincts tell you that it must have been deflected, but I've watched it a few times now and I can't see a deflection. I think that all the bend is Nelinho's bend. I don't think it touches
This goal really epitomised everything about Brazil, the way they waited for players to come and support, the way they took their time, the way they worked the ball from the left of the field to the right of the field, and the way Pelé just held the ball and waited and almost teased the Italian defence. And then at the last second, when he knew that Carlos Alberto was on his shoulder, he just waited and slipped that ball as though to say, here it comes, here it comes. And Carlos Alberto came and thundered that shot into the far corner.
Moment's hesitation there. Oh, and still not clear as Besanov didn't quite connect. It comes straight out to Socrates. Socrates still trying to get the opening. Oh, Socrates! Whoa! What a goal!
He took the ball, you know, thought, he stepped inside, right foot, top corner. Goalkeeper didn't smell it. Brazil scored probably 5 or 6 of the greatest goals that you'll ever see in a tournament.
Chip in there. And Pelé has scored!
As soon as the ball's there and as soon as it's left his foot, to do that in such a high intensity, high profile game, minutes.
What would be the 3 most difficult skills for a footballer? Would chest control, lifting the ball over a defender and running around him in the space of a yard, and then timing a volley of a falling ball, would they be... Anybody who's watched football in Mexico will never forget it.
Negrete. And Negrete again! Magnificent goal!
It was a great move.
I think there are 5 touches there and the ball touches the ground once. It's just tip, tap, tap, tap. It's like a little training ground game that they're playing where the ball's not allowed to touch the ground until it touches the back of the net.
The scissor kick was perfection.
They had a very fine side. Here was the Argentinians playing this rhythmic, slow build-up, completely dominating the ball for something like 25, 26, 27 passes. The players just rolled the ball around. It was like a rhythmic rhapsody of football. It was wonderful.
The Serbians don't actually touch the ball for something near on 2 minutes. It's just a number of passes, and they're actually trying to either kick the ball, kick the Argentinian players. They just can't get near them. In a way, the move got the finish it deserved. It was one of the great team goals, I think, in World Cup football.
Serbia and Montenegro just simply can't get the ball off them. It's Sorin again. Saviola. Riquelme. Lovely football here by Argentina. That was Cambiasso with Crispo. Cambiasso scores. It was a wonderfully, wonderfully worked goal.
Long ball play towards Bergkamp. Bergkamp's come inside, and Bergkamp has scored a sublime goal, the sort of goal that only he can score.
Just remember the pass as much as anything. Bergkamp had peeled off, and De Boer to pick him out, inch perfectly from probably 50 or 60 yards, the control from Bergkamp, the balance to take it past the defender, and then just that little stab off the outside of his foot. He didn't panic, he didn't rush.
We haven't been able to control the play in midfield the way that Maradona has been able to do. And he's hurting England again here. It's a brilliant run. It's one of the World Cup great goals.
The vision, the pace, the balance, but just the strength to hold off 5 or 6 tackles. And even when Terry Butcher comes in and slides in, most players would have cracked.
He's dethroned Pelé. I've never seen such a wonderful player. It's fantastic.
It is a fantastic moment, and David Pleat said it straight away. You know, this is the best player in the world now, and that was the goal, probably his greatest ever goal.
I remember that Azteca Stadium in Mexico went absolutely crazy. And of course, I think England, tongue-in-cheek, really knew that they'd seen a goal scored against them of the very, very, very highest quality. That was beautiful football.